Yo, what is going on, guys? Miguel here. So today we're coming at you with some live for rent by owner phone calls. So it's been a little bit since I've actually gone ahead and recorded this. Don't worry, I've been on this lead source. I actually have a listing from this lead source that's coming up the middle of May. It's already May somehow, so it's going to be up in 2 weeks. It's a great listing, and the market where I am at least right now is very hot. We're seeing a lot of homes pricing in multiples, selling 100K over ask kind of deals. So yeah, that stuff is back where I am, not as aggressively as before, but if you're in the States, I know you guys kind of go off a different radar, but for us, it's, prices are just going up from here. So a little bit of different approach we're going to have, right? So basically, if you guys have watched these before, I think a lot of you guys like when I post myself live recording these absentee owners, people for rent by owners. So for anyone that hasn't seen, to give you a little bit of introduction, basically what I do is we don't have access. We do, but it's not. There's no point of having this in Canada. Vulcan 7 and all that stuff to get these leads, right? We don't have expires. We don't have like lists of absentee or circle prospecting information. We basically just load a bunch of numbers into a dialer, right? So basically the way I went about it was I would go through Kijiji, and I also do this on Facebook Marketplace where I just copy and paste a message that's well tailored to the person and gets their attention. Basically the script that I say over the phone. So basically what I do is I take about 15 minutes to just, I plug in some music and just to get myself ready, pumped up. And then I also, while I'm doing that, I just scroll through Kijiji, just favor these listings, lay them out until it only maxes out like 3 full pages. Once I maxed out, then I go ahead and contact all these people that I've saved their number. The numbers that I'm looking to save are the ones that sometimes the ones that are going to be really good leads are the people that are saying they maybe are renting out a room in their house that they're currently living in. The goal when you're reaching out to these people is not to find the people that are looking to just sell for a dollar amount. Now, it just because of money. Now that the market's creeping up quite a bit, we've actually gone up about almost 5% in the last month. So it's going up really fast. So you might see some of these people, depending on your market, that where it's going to be worthwhile to go on a listing appointment as long as you qualify them right. But the main purpose of these calls, the main purpose to actually be reaching out to these people is you're looking for the people that maybe are in a bit of a distressed situation, don't want to be a landlord anymore, just want to sell it and put their money elsewhere because they just don't really have the time to be a landlord. Those kind of people are the people that are actually going to give you a solid listing. And once you get those people in the line, you're not really dealing with competition. So they basically are surprised that you're calling them. You're like, yeah, I'm actually glad you reached out. This is what I want. I just don't really have an agent, and this isn't really something I thought about. Go and present the market, boom, you got a listing. So that is exactly how the one I've got coming up in 2 weeks is going to be live in the next 2 weeks. That's exactly the situation. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm just going to roll through these numbers. You're just going to be watching me. I'm just going to have it on speakerphone. But you're just going to be watching me scroll through these numbers. If people don't have a phone number, I'll go back to them and copy and paste a message off script, off of camera. But yeah, let's just get right into it. This is my number. Whoops, it's 10 o'clock, so I'm going to write that down on my lead sheet. 10 a.m. So if you guys, I don't know if you guys use this, it's a Glover U contact sheet. I write down, I usually mix like 2 days on it just so I save paper, right? And don't have to go print off more pieces of paper and waste money. But basically, these are really good to track your hours, contact ratio, right? If you want to be a good agent, you got to be tracking your numbers. That's bottom line. And you got to be prospecting. Good agents prospect and track their numbers. I feel like I contacted this person here before. Any phone number? No phone number, so we're going to go back and message that after. I don't know if there are phone numbers here either. Now, every time I film these, I haven't actually been able to even get a good lead on the phone. It's just really a matter of the person you're hitting, right? You're going to hit a lot of people like, oh, no, no, no. Or when someone says yeah, then you dive further into it, right? But your close is quite literally as simple as, great question, what I like to do. I think what would make sense at this point is I can come by your property, give you a fair market evaluation, run a timing analysis through you on how the time it takes to sell home, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this looks like a good one. Looking for a roommate. Other tenants and owner. Okay, so this person has a room. Owner is living. Okay, so the owner is actually living in the basement of this property. This is a good lead. Hopefully this turns into something. I'm just gonna read this a little bit more, so I know what I'm walking into. So owner is living in the basement. Okay. It's available now. Okay. So this person. So this is a pretty good lead. This guy's name's Peter. Sounds like a young guy. I feel like this guy purchased it. It's either. Hmm. This is either going to be someone. I'm going to wait. So I'm going to do the double tap method where I call this person right back. I'm just going to wait for his voicemail to run through. It's either going to be a young guy that just bought the home and is now looking to rent out rooms and just build a portfolio that way, or it's going to be someone that quite literally is in a distressful situation where they need to sell the property and they haven't really thought about that option. Just give them the double tap method. If no answer, I shoot him a text. Probably working. Hey, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna find whoever I last left a message. You know, this guy actually. Nope. Nope. Um, oh, that's from. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go. Must be missing something. Yeah, no. Nope. Nope. Oh, here we go. Found it. I just looked for the last time I copy and pasted this message to someone. You text so many people as a realtor that a week goes by and you're like scrolling through like lines of text. 226. Guy's name's Peter, so I switch out the name. You guys want to know the script? I'll run it through you guys in a second. Kijiji. So my script is, I'm going to send it to him. Actually, I'm going to read it before I send just in case. So good morning, Peter. This guy's name's Peter. Good morning, Peter. This is Miguel, listing agent with Keller Williams Realty in London, Ontario. I was reaching out to you regarding your property front on Kijiji. So pause. The reason why I'm saying listing agent is because I want to embed the idea right away that I'm not someone that's privately bringing them a buyer. I am a listing agent, right? I made the mistake, and it wasn't too bad, but a lot of people kind of get confused when you text them or message them saying that thinking that almost every time you're bringing them a buyer, you want to say, "This is Miguel, listing agent." You want to say that you're a listing agent because then they get the idea that you're trying to list the home, right? That's you're not wasting their time trying to get confused, right? So back on script, I realize you have the property for rent currently, and I was just curious with the housing market heating up again, if you would consider the option of selling a home. Of course, if the numbers made sense. That's literally the text. If they respond with a, if they respond with a something on the lines of yes, you got a lead. If they don't, well, you don't have a lead. And it's very easy to weed out the people who are serious too. Sometimes they'll be like, "How much?" or like whatever, right? Or they'll be like, "No," and then they'll get back to you and be like, "I'm also curious because I might consider it. How much do you think it could sell for?" Right? Then you just know they're just looking for a number. Those are the people you want to be spending your time with, right? So currently we have three attempts. Oh, yeah, three attempts. So basically, I tried to call this guy twice and I texted him. That's three attempts. I really just want to get a good. I really just want to get a good lead online here. It's almost like whenever I film, I can't get these people on camera. Contractor, goodbye. No number again. Yeah, I'm going. I think I've gone through seven, and there's only been one number provided through this. This is the tough life of being a Canadian realtor. We don't have like numbers and like home information provided. It's much harder prospecting process out here in Canada. Something I kind of wish I knew moving into it, because my goal when I first started in real estate was 100 listings, no negotiations my first year. Um, I sold over 100K in gross commissions in my first 12 months, which is solid. But the thing I didn't realize is how much harder it is to get immediate business in Canada, and how much different prospecting is than the States. So if anyone is new watching this, you're going to run into that issue if you live in Canada. We don't have expireds. Our dollar systems is basically Mojo, and you load a bunch of neighborhood numbers and just call. Oh, this is I actually have this guy in my database. Okay, I actually inquired about this listing a while ago. It looks like he just reposted it. So the good thing about this lead source too is that even if they're not ready to do something, you're going to build good relationships with people, with investors. So I have someone that has two properties in London that he wasn't ready to do something, but we're actually, if the market picks up just a tad more, he's going to just put the home on the market. Someone my age, right? Like just an investor, right? So you're building good relationships to become like the primary realtor, the realtor of choice for these investors, right? I'm from London. A lot of people invest from Toronto and London because it's similar, just for a more affordable price point. Um, it's a very good lead source overall. Okay. Contact Gurpreet. This isn't a Gurpreet, I know, is it? Just want to make sure so I don't just call someone in my database. Oh, Gurjeet. I get these two names mixed up all the time. Yeah, it's not the same guy. Okay. So, never spoken to this person. Yeah, so this guy has his phone on Do Not Disturb. Just gonna text him. On Oh, he has a property here. Okay. You're gonna save their every time you reach out to them, you want to save their number so you don't. There's a good chance you're gonna run into the same person again, so you don't call the same person. It's like, hey, you reached out to me before. So I always do that. So 1, 2. Gotta get someone on the line here. How long has it been filming for? I think 12 minutes is maybe. Okay, I don't think I've spoken to this guy before. I don't think. This isn't who I think it is it? Um, yeah, no, it's not the same person.
Hello?
Hello, Michael?
Yes.
Hey, Michael. This is Miguel calling you. I'm a realtor that works in London with Keller Williams. Hey, Michael, I was actually calling you about your property over on Piccadilly there that you got for rent. You happen to be the homeowner?
My parents are, but I manage it for them.
Oh, you manage it for them. Oh, okay, got it, got it. So you're just kind of essentially looking over all the Kijiji and the Facebook stuff, right?
Gotta take care of everything for them. Are you looking to buy it or?
Well, yeah, I was just curious to know if they would be interested in selling the property, like listing it, right? Because the market's picked up quite a bit. We actually went up 5% from the last month. So
How much do you think it would be worth?
honestly, very good question. Just by looking at it from, Kijiji, I can't really give you a fair analysis until I've ran comps, seen the property, right? That would be all. It's kind of the whole process of how much it would be worth, right? I mean, it's a 2 bedroom property, right on Piccadilly. Oh my God, Piccadilly.
It's 2 units. So
Oh,
an upstairs unit, you got a 2 bedroom, and then the ground floor, you got 2 bedroom.
oh, okay, got it, got it. Okay, yeah. Do you happen to know, like by chance, if they would be thinking about it, or like, are they more keen on keeping it as a rental property?
Yeah, they're probably gonna keep it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, thank you for your time, Michael. I appreciate that. And hey, I don't think it's going to take long for you guys to get someone in this property. It's a
Yeah,
nice property.
yeah, thank you
So,
very much.
no problem. Have a good day, buddy.
Thank you.
Bye. Didn't want to waste too much time. I'm not speaking to the homeowner, so like, especially when they say, "Well, how much do you think the home is worth?" I don't know. Like, I'm reaching out for Kijiji, right? So I can't even consider that a contact because he's not the actual decision maker. So, damn it, man, we're not getting good luck on this guy has a number and a cell phone number. So strange. It doesn't matter which one I reach out to. At least I have 2 numbers to call. Rajesh, that's how you say it.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Rajesh.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Rajesh. This is Miguel calling you. I'm a realtor that works in the area with Keller Williams. Hey, Rajesh, I was reaching out to you about the 2 bedroom apartment you got for rent there. You happen to be the homeowner?
Yes.
Okay, great. So the reason I'm actually reaching out to you, Rajesh, here, I know you got the property for rent. Obviously, rent is very strong right now in London and St. Thomas, especially London, right? I was Curious at the same time if you'd maybe consider the option of selling the property. The market's heating up a lot, right? Just curious if you consider selling it if the numbers made sense to you, Rajesh.
Yeah, hang on a minute.
Okay.
Can you call us at on our landline 631-1104?
Oh, okay, so that's the landline. Okay, yep.
And what it is that we're in the car right now.
Oh,
But anyway, they're not selling this property now.
or you're not going to sell it. Oh, okay.
Not this one. We have another one. But we have another one.
Oh, so you have another one. Okay, okay.
Yeah, but it's a big quantity over there right now. The next door house was empty for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
The homeless people burned it, and our building is half burned.
Oh, so it's an as-is condition home.
Yeah, yeah, we are just coming home from there, just thinking it's going to be all fixed up, and it's going to be fixed up. We probably will be good.
Okay, okay. That sounds good. Well, hey, how about when are you guys gonna get home? I can call your landline when you get back.
Maybe in about an hour.
In an hour, so maybe 11:30 I can call you guys there. Yeah, I'm a realtor. I'm a listing agent. I'm from London actually. I'm with Keller Williams. Keller Williams. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, sounds good. I'll talk to you in about an hour. Okay, Rajesh? No, 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 no. Okay, so that was a decent lead, actually. You guys probably couldn't hear it because someone was kind of off of the cell phone service. Uh, so basically, what they were telling me is that they're not going to sell this property. I can't even. They have no photos of the property. I don't think they're very inclined on social media and stuff. Hence, they have a landline and asked me to call the landline. But I'll be giving them a call back at 11:30 because they have another property that they said is like partially burnt down. It's an as-is condition home, but they're going to fix it up a little bit. They're going to get it just ready to sell. That's what they were telling me, and then they'll be looking to sell it at that point. So that's a good opportunity for me to jump in and just kind of ask a few more questions, and then keep in touch until they're ready, and then I can go list the home. That's actually a really good opportunity. So yeah, so I'm going to be talking to her a little bit more about that. That is a good lead, so we're going to keep that on file. Call her at 11:30. I'll actually set a task. I'll set a task for 11:30. Call Rajesh. Need like 15 minutes. I'm going to make this dark blue. It fits him better. There we go. There we go. So I'll get a notification. Okay, there we go. So I just called that. Another one in St. Thomas. Vito? Now you're going to use a name here. If this guy asks how much it is from the top of my head, I'm actually going to laugh. This is a photo of a wall.
You have reached mailbox number 5198089.
I don't think that's a cell phone. Just call. Yeah, that's a home phone. I know that mail. the voicemail thing. It's a cell phone or it's a home phone. So I'm gonna call this person again. If I don't get them, that's okay. I'll circle back to calling this person afterwards. I'll just make a note of it after. See if they're around. Have my pen ready. I don't think it's happening. Yeah, forget it. Call this person later. So I'll be calling that person back initially. Sam. This guy is the owner. Not sure if he's a realtor though. Usually when you see him dressed up in a suit, you can honestly firmly believe that they are a realtor. Oh, hey Sam.
Hi.
Oh, hi Sam. This is Miguel calling you from Keller Williams in London. Hey Sam, I was calling you about the property you got for rent there on Colburn. Are you the property owner?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You're not a realtor, are you?
I am a realtor.
Oh, you are a realtor. Okay, I figured because you're dressed up all nice in your photo there, man. Okay.
I'm saying.
You're dressed up all nice in your profile photo. I found out Kijiji.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, sorry, Sam. The reason I was calling was to see if you wanted to list your property, but that's obviously not going to be an option because you're a realtor.
No, no, it's okay. Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
actually, it's for sale now.
Oh. You're one of the ones listed in Colburn right now.
Yes, yeah, that's the one that's 364
Oh, that's you. Oh, okay.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we did for him for a little bit, but we changed the mind.
yeah.
If you have anybody who wants to buy it or rent, yeah, it's a good development.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. I got no one in the market for. I did, but they moved to freehold because we had to offer accepted for status certificate. Fell through, and now they just want to stick to freehold. But yeah, I got quite a few investors, but they're all looking for freehold right now, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah. Sure. I understand.
Yeah. Well, hey, thanks for your time, Sam. Appreciate you answering the
No
phone.
problem. No problem. Thank you.
Bye, Sam. Yeah, I figured he was a realtor, but sometimes you just gotta try. Realtor. Sam Realtor. I don't know his last name. Eventually, I'm gonna get so many people's contacts on my phone that I'm gonna have to like make up fancy names. Oh, I've reached out to these people before. They have a nice property, but you know, let's say remove that. I can contact. I can add that as a contact just because he was a decision maker. He was a realtor at the same time, but decision making adult got a response. Whatever. That's a contact. Same as a no. Nice opportunity it looks like, but he has no phone number, so I have to go back and message bomb. I guess you would say basement apartment. Hospital. Where is this? Phone number's not saved, so I don't know this person. We're on Chester Street. Okay, so it's there. Oh, they have a property there. And what is this? New Wellington and Baseline. Hello, Diane.
Yeah.
Hi, Diane. This is Miguel calling you. I'm a realtor that works in London, South London, actually, with Keller Williams. Hey, yeah, Diane, I was reaching out to you about your property you got for rent on Chester Street there on Kijiji. Are you the homeowner, Diane?
No, but they're right here with me. They can actually hear the phone call.
Oh, is it okay if I just have a quick word with them?
No, you can talk to me. It's okay.
Oh, are can they hear me right now?
Yeah?
Okay, so is it all right if I just have a quick word with them? I want to ask them if they want to sell the property.
Depends on the price that you can get.
Okay,
I'll give you some extra, okay?
okay, sounds good.
Hello?
Hi, is this Nestor?
Yeah? Yes, sir. About your name?
Miguel. It's Miguel Nestor. I'm working with Keller Williams in London. We're actually fairly close to where you are on the other side of Old South there. So Nestor, the reason I'm reaching out, you probably overheard, but I was just curious because I know you've got part of this for rent right now, right? But I was curious because the market's picking up very quickly here. Is if you consider the option of selling the property, of course, if the numbers made sense to you, Nestor.
Yeah. And you want to buy the property or to somebody?
It would be to list your property on the MLS.
Say again?
It would be to list it on the MLS. I'm a listing agent. Like I list homes.
Oh, you listen, hey,
Yeah,
we are 800,000.
800,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to give me the property address? It's in Old South, right? Or is it just outside of Old South?
Oh, don't sell that guy and oh, you want the others?
Yeah, yeah. Like, is it in Old South or is it on the other side of Wellington there?
Yeah. That's Chester, 712 Chester. From the
Oh,
Wellington, that tour house.
oh,
From the Wellington.
oh. So you're on Chester. Okay, okay.
To
So
the
yeah,
east. To the east. But other Chester to the west. But not to the east.
yeah. You're the one there. Yeah, yeah. Okay. And you want 800,000 for it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any nothing lower, or that's like the bottom line for you?
No. That's a bottom line.
That's your bottom line, eh? So you really wouldn't consider selling it, eh?
You know what? That over there, main floor, 3 bedroom, and basement, 2 bedroom.
Okay.
That's very nice building over there. That according to the law. You know, big window and the main floor and the basement and living room and everything okay, perfect. For that reason, we
Yeah.
don't want sell to the low price. That low price still.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, 800's low, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, that's fair. I mean, there hasn't been anything that came up on Chester. Like the last time a home sold there, I think was about 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah, I know.
It's been a little bit, right? But yeah, it's a 3 bedroom. Is it a bungalow?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think, like, being honest, Jess, I think 800's high. I mean, but you wouldn't consider selling at an actual market value, eh? Like, if it was closer to like 600,000 over.
Yeah, but no, we want 800.
Yeah,
If you have some clients, you can call and show that's a problem.
yeah, but for 800,000, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Well, hey, thank you for letting me know that, Chester. I definitely appreciate your time coming on the phone. Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome, no problem.
Okay, bye, Nestor. Have a good day.
Bye, you too.
Okay, so we got some stuff to talk about there. So basically, the landlord was trying to have me communicate like through her, but they could also hear me, and I was like, no, like let me talk in a polite manner. Can you just let me talk to the landlord? I was like, just got to the point, right? I was like, I want to see if he wants to sell it. Like, you know what I mean? She laughed. He got on the phone. He's like, 800,000, right? Like, I mean, 800,000. Like, the homes there. The last time a home sold and a 3 bedroom sold that was sold there was 565K. Probably would sell for like 625 right now. Um, he has no photos of the property, so it's not selling for 800K. Like I know that area. It's not happening. So maybe 650 if he has a separate entrance, but that's not happening. So That's okay. That's what we call that is not a lead, right? You don't want to spend your time bringing someone in. Even if I had a buyer, I wouldn't even bring them there because he's asking for way too much for the property. Because I'll give him an offer. I even told him like, if you could get 600 for it, would that be something you consider? No, no, no. So you move on to the next one. Do not spend any time with people who have unreasonable numbers, right? This is interesting. What's this? Um, what's her name? Julia? I don't think it's.
Hey, it's Julia. If you like cats, leave a voicemail.
I have tried calling this person before. Just gonna skip past this. I've tried talking to this person before. She never got back to me. I know that voicemail. If you like cats, leave a voicemail. Yeah, I know who this is. If you like cats, leave a voicemail. Okay. So that's another person I'm going to message. So basically, once I've gone through all these numbers, that's my lead gen for the day, right? This is a very effective source of lead gen because if you do run into someone, you're always going to get a pretty solid lead off of like all these listed phone numbers. Sometimes, you don't, but that's okay. You win some, you lose some. Basically, my schedule for today is I do have a closing later that's happening today. I hope the lawyer just decides to just trade off keys of the office. So just go enjoy my Tuesday nights. Um, but I also have a listing that I have to sell in the next 30 days, which is in a really weird market. Oh, she tried calling me back.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Julia.
Hi.
Hey, Julia, it's Miguel calling you. I'm a realtor with Keller Williams from London. Julia, you and I haven't spoken before, have we? Yeah, I don't recall. Sorry about that. I see you just tried to call me. My phone's on Do Not Disturb. But yeah, so the reason I'm reaching out to you here, Julia, I was actually calling you about the property you got for rent on Kijiji there. Are you the homeowner by chance? Yeah, but I'm not interested. It's fine. Okay, not interested in. Not interested in selling or having you rent it out. Right, so none of the above. Oh, okay, she definitely. Uh, oh, this is someone in my database that just tried calling me. Trying to think who this was. Let me go to command real quick. I think I tried calling this person. There's a voicemail. This just happened. There's a voicemail. Oh shoot. Okay, you guys might want to hear this. I know I don't really take return calls, but this guy actually called me from my database because he was actually looking to sell soon and move back to Sudbury. I called him a couple days ago, and he actually just called me saying um, to give him a phone back. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see if this is going to turn into something. You guys might as well hear this. Just gonna go PC. Hello, Vince. It's Miguel, the realtor. How are you? Yeah. Sorry about yeah. When I leave messages, I go pretty quick, right? Because I'm just flying through messages usually. Because I'm like, people don't read these half the time. So, so, yeah, yeah. Sorry about that, Vince. I usually double go over it a second time, but yeah, sometimes I've just gotten to the point with cell phones now where everyone just uses their cell. They just don't even go over their voicemail, right? So I just kind of get carried away sometimes. But yeah, that's a thing. So hey, oh my God. Well, hey Vince, I actually wanted to just reach out to you for a bit of an update. Because I know when you and I spoke about a month ago before I left for vacation, you were thinking you might want to sell your property soon, right? And move up back up to Sudbury. Yeah, okay. Well, there's some. Yeah, they did. They definitely did. For they never like went crash. They actually all the prices always stayed pretty high. It was just a matter of sellers wanted to really like the March prices and stuff, but buyers wanted like not March prices, right? So it was causing a lot of homes to sit. Now interest rates are staying stable. You know how much prices went up in the last month since you and I spoke? Oh, 5%. In St. Thomas, they went up about that, but here in London, they went up 5%. London and St. Thomas as a whole went up 5% in 1 month. So yeah, so market's creeping up again. Yeah, I think it's going to stay like this for May, June. I think May, June are going to be our hot months here, especially May. So yeah, that was huge. That's a huge announcement. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's right. And especially with like, because you said your home needs a little bit of work still, right? Yeah. And that's good for you because what I'm noticing with a lot of buyers right now is these homes that, at least they're livable and they need some work. There's a huge demand for them because people want to buy the home and renovate it to their own right now. There's a,
Redo the cupboard doors or something like that, And,
yeah,
maybe you want to put some like I got nice linoleum in here, it looks great, but
right.
maybe you want to put in some hardwood floors and
Yeah,
fix it up a little bit as time goes on, But
yeah.
I mean, there's no reason why a young family can't move in here and just live in it. Like it's not dirty or anything. Like I keep the place
Yeah.
pretty damn clean, man.
Yeah, 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 exactly. So, yeah, that's good. Well, hey, I mean, as long as you got somewhere, do you think you might know where you're going to Sudbury, right?
I just I got a realtor guy. He's not like my realtor. He's from Cambridge,
Right.
and he has houses up in Elliott Lake and stuff. And he just emailed me this morning.
Yeah.
And there's a little place up there in Elliott Lake. I think it was 188,000.
Right.
Little, like it's got a crawl space, but it's a nice crawl space, like about 4 feet.
Right.
And it's all concrete, nice, like great for storage, man.
Yeah.
And it's got a nice little garage and
Right.
with hydro and stuff. And
Yep.
I thought so if I could sell this, I wouldn't even have to talk to the bank. I would just go buy that for cash. And
Yeah. Yeah.
done deal. Like I don't know if I told you, but I quit my job there
Yeah.
4 weeks ago.
Yeah, you told me. I think like right when you and I spoke, you said it was like literally within the week you did that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so maybe at this point, Vince, like, because in this market, I would say sooner the better, right? Because just going up, maybe it would make sense, Vince, for you and I to maybe meet up at your property, maybe one day this week if your schedule is open to it, and I can just give you an evaluation, walk you through what's going on in the market, and I'd like to help you get that home sold sooner than later, and you can move out to Cambridge or Sudbury, wherever you're going, right?
Boats here and stuff that haven't been in the water in 10 years. And,
Right,
I keep fixing them up and stuff. And I got all my friends are up there. And,
right,
so,
yeah,
yeah, it just keeps pushing me out of here. So,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
it's only springtime. So,
yeah,
it's not like it's in November and you got to go through the winter. And, if you
yeah,
wait a little bit till all the bushes are nice and the flowers are growing and the trees are blooming and the
right.
grass is all cut nice and
Mm-hmm.
it sure looks better than, after the snow just melted, everything's so dark and gloomy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But, when it's bright, like the house, it's a good house, there's nothing wrong with the house.
yeah,
But, when she's all tidied up and the hedges all trimmed and everything, it's more appealing, believe me.
yeah,
Than it is right now. I mean, the buds are coming on and the hedges are getting leaves, but when
right.
everything's done and everything's manicured nice and everything,
Yeah,
it's way more appealing than it is now. I'll tell you
yeah,
that. So,
yeah, yeah. Okay.
I'd like to wait maybe a month or something. But if you want to get together, but I wouldn't even think about listing it till everything's done. I got the paint and everything. I got to paint my front porch a little bit there, the railings and stuff. And
Yeah,
you clean things up when people come and look, and you see all the paint's all peeling. And,
right.
but when it's not peeling and it's all painted, it's all nice and white.
Yeah,
Hey, people come in, you don't want to see that the first thing you see. Well, the first thing you see, you got to paint the porch.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's got a good roof on it. Taxes are only like $1,600 here.
yeah. That's a big one too, right? So there's a lot of first-time buyers, right?
Yeah, yeah. So, all I know is we bought our first house back in the 90s there.
Right.
We were a young couple and we fell in love with the house. And, oh, yeah, we could do this and we can fix the garage. And,
Yep.
we bought this beautiful house in Dowling that's north of Sudbury.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Two-bedroom house. Garage was pretty damn decent.
Right.
The place had an in-ground pool in the back, man, with a pool house and nice lawn and everything. I'll bet you that place now is like worth 400,000.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, the pool was awesome. Big deck out back and quiet street.
Yep. Yeah. Right.
But
Okay.
anyway, yeah, we can get together one day there if you want to come and have a look around and see if
Yeah.
you think it's worth or something. But
Yeah, like I'll kind of tell you what's I'm gonna like recommend what to do and what not to do, right? Because I don't want you doing. It sounds like you got pretty much everything ready to go. You're gonna want to do the paint stuff, right? Like I'll make those recommendations when I'm there, right? And then we can also kind of walk through the timeline, right? Because every market there's a different timeline, right? And we can always see you're gonna want to take advantage of the May and the June market, right? Those are gonna be the best ones so far. So we can always walk through. You can always set a commencement date for when you want to list too, right? And then if you need to change it, we can always amend that too, right? So yeah, we'll walk through like the timing and how fast the market's picking up. Because by the time if you have everything ready, then you go on the market, boom. Because I don't see a buyer demand going down in the next month or two. You never know when it gets towards like July, August. Those are usually slower months. So like May, like even early June is like a really good time to go on the market. So yeah, yeah, no, absolutely. So,
they got 5 big planes sitting at the Thomas Airport. Sitting there for over a year.
oh yeah, yeah.
Like big planes.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yep, yep.
They're multi-million dollar freaking planes.
Yeah, I drove past it the other day because I have a listing in Port Stanley right now. I've been going, and I have a closing in Elmer that's going on. I've been driving out there like 5 times a week. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know someone's got the money to get rid of them. uh, right, right, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. Yeah. Someone just has to get them ready to go and flying. Right. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, hey Vince, let's meet up one day this week. I mean, I don't know what your schedule's like, but after 6 p.m. I got some time leading in tomorrow. So from okay, let me see. So I got yeah, Friday, mate. It's supposed to be sunny starting Thursday, so Friday I'm actually pretty open. So outside of 6, I have like an exclusive open for one of my new listings here, but I could definitely come see you maybe sometime after lunch, like 3 p.m. or something. I'm with Keller Williams Lifestyles. Yeah, we work out in like our office is from London, but we work all of Middlesex and Elgin County. We work all around that area. So yeah, Lifestyles Realty. You'll see our office on if you go on Google search, we got like a 5-star review and everything. We're a pretty well known office in London for sure, and especially we go all the way out to Almer, Melbourne, where you are. I got a listing in Port Stanley that went up last week. Like we're pretty well all over that vicinity, right? That's where we specialize. So yeah, yeah, awesome. Well, yeah, Vince, I can book us in for. I'll just book a slot out for 3 p.m. to come see you on Friday there. If anything, yeah, yep, yeah, and I'll ask you some questions about the home so I can better prepare for the appointment too, right? To get some more comparables, right? All right. Yeah, talk to you soon, Vince. I'll call you Thursday. Bye. Boom. See that? We got an appointment on. It wasn't even for rent by owner. It was actually for a guy I've been nurturing for about a month. I ran into a situation where he, it was time for him to move, right? He said he's ready to go. He's ready to move back home. I asked some more motivational questions when I initially was on the phone with him because that's part of my initial script. So I kind of he's told me all about family and he just doesn't really want to keep the home here anymore. He's ready to just make a move up to Sudbury. So when I go there, the plan will be to list him maybe into June, like sign him for June, um, and just get underway from there, right? So yeah, that's probably going to be about a 400. Judging on what he's telling me, it sounds like it could be about a 425, $450,000 listing. It's not bad, 3% for that. Okay, just to make sure. Yeah. So this is Cat Lady. Cat Lady. All right, so we had an appointment set. It's cool. Pretty much set for the week already in terms of appointments. I've been very busy with business ever since I came back from my vacation. I've just been like very busy with like clients. but I also make sure I save the time for lead generation, right? Like this is, I'll spend a whole day on this if I can. You know what I mean? So if I can't do it the one day, because there is a listing I have right now that I need to get sold in the next 30 days, or I'm like really in a stressful situation. That's my biggest priority. But if there's a day where I can just book out calls, that's me all day. I'd rather do the door knocking. Like it's the reason I'm on the phone right now is because it's not the nicest, but starting Thursday, the nice weather comes in. So that's I'm gonna be consistently door knocking. Won't be filming that, but um. So I tried calling this. See, this guy is it featured. I don't think I've tried calling this person before. Don't know this person's name either. Ryan's wife from Remax Strathroy. That is right. I actually contacted her. So she's trying to. They're still trying to get rid of this. I contacted this person before I went to San Francisco. So no wonder they have a featured ad up. Ryan's wife from Remax Strathroy. That's what I have her named as. You want to like rename them something so you're not calling them again. It's not often you're going to run into calling them again, but it does happen because a lot of people own portfolios, right? Or they relist their home and you just forget about it, right? Property management, goodbye. Furnished condo for rent. These are always nice because they could sell the furnishings. The listing I have going up. Oh, this is I've spoken to this lady before. The listing I have going up mid-May is going to be fully furnished, so that does add some good value there too. Now I want you guys to hear this. I was watching. Doesn't look like there's a number here. Oh, this is a new. Oh, this is Bakerville. Yes, screw that. Brand new home. So I was watching Million Dollar List in New York last night. I passed out like right after, halfway through this episode. But the Sir Luis, I was watching like Million Dollar List in New York season 3, and the Sir Luis, he was driving, and he said something really really cool. So he was like driving his Jaguar or whatever, and he's just like, so what I so I have a listing appointment that I'm going on now from, or sorry, he was in the car saying, so what I still do that helps separates me from the other agents is I cold call people that are selling their home on their own. He's calling for sale by owners, and he says he still calls all these people. He spends the time to do. He says, and what he said was a lot of these agents they get more experience, and then they feel like it's not necessary. They get lazy or they get too busy. And he's like, but I still find this my number. This is how this is the sentimental value of my business or whatever he said, right? He's like, and just to prove it, I'm going on an appointment right now. This is coming from Luis, who's on, whoever doesn't believe in like prospecting or whatever, which I'm sure everyone that's watching this does believe or is trying to get a belief on it. This guy's literally $1 million list, a star, $1 million list in New York, and he calls for his business. Like, no matter where you are in your business, this should always be a part portion of it. Unless you're at the point of like you're Ryan Serhant and people literally probably like pay you to go list their home plus the commission. But you guys know what I'm saying, right? Not a lot of phone numbers. Like, holy shit. No phone number again. I think we're leading on to close to an hour. I don't want this going for too long. I think these people have tried to lease this home for like ages. This is on. This actually might be right. This is neighboring from. This is almost right behind a listing I have. Like neighboring my one property. Very cool. Lina, please text me if you're interested. There is no phone number. Ugh. What's the description here, just so I know? Elena. Yep. Oh. Oh. It's funny because I accidentally just clicked on my That's cool. So may as well tell you guys a real quick story because I'm still trying to find someone with a phone number. I tried to click back and I clicked my email by accident and I loaded it and then I just got a new email saying so someone I met door knocking. She was in the middle of her classes. So this is a cool thing about door knocking. She was actually in the middle of doing her classes, about the same age as myself. I met her during the summer and then I told her all about Keller Williams. Spoke with her for about 10 minutes. Really had a good conversation. Turns out she actually just joined our brokerage like today. So that's going to be part of my referral tree. And this is part of door knocking. I've actually had another person from door knocking that did that. Anytime I meet someone that's in the middle of their schooling, almost always goes to, there's only been three. So the other guy, I do a really good pitch because I'm honest and I'm like, hey, you should definitely look into joining Keller Williams. So that's cool. But we're still not seeing 100% results with the for rent by owner, which is what the purpose for this video. So we're almost through the second page. Sometimes I get some of these properties mixed up. Ugh, no phone numbers, man. So many people don't put their phone numbers, which is annoying because I gotta look for them. Oh, this is the same person, so I'm not even gonna bother. This is actually the same property, just the basement. I think this is in St. Thomas, I believe. There's a phone number. Vera. Is this Vera that I know? Vera Spasek. I think this is the person. She's in my database, I think. I have met a lot of people doing open houses and door knocking. No, I don't think so. Let me see. Vera. Vera. She goes by Vera. I don't know. Nope, it's not her. Okay. This is a different Vera. This is on 4th Ave in St. Thomas. I have a closing that's taking place on 4th Ave in Almer. Not the same.
Hello.
Hello, Vera?
Yes, I told you I don't got a time. I'm busy something. Don't bother me, okay?
Oh, sure. She had no clue who I was. Okay, she had no clue what I was calling about and basically just said not to bother her. Very good terms of advertisement to get a qualified. How do people do this? Oh my good lord. I didn't even get across what I was calling her about and she just told me to not bug her. I basically said, "Hi, Vera." Okay, that was like really freaking weird. I've never had that happen with calling it for rent by owner. That's a first. Nothing. So many like no phone numbers. Uh, Steve. No phone number, Steve. I'm gonna have to go back and message all these people. So I'm done the second page. And let's see what we can get here. Says a phone number. This is a little bit newer. Oh, it doesn't look like it's brand new though. This looks like it could actually sell for a profit. Shaman. I actually just realized something. I did my put my clothes in the dryer. Weird stuff, but I put my clothes in the dryer without a dryer ball or dryer sheet. It's finished fine, so like whatever. I just don't know if that does stuff to your clothes. Literally just thinking of this right now. I don't know why. Okay, we're gonna do the double tap method. Double tap is where they don't pick up the first time. You call them again just to make sure. It works about between I'd say 40 to 50%, depending on the day and the hour people are working. Hello, Shaman. Sorry, this is Rahman. Who's this, please? Oh, hi. This is Miguel calling you. I'm a realtor that works in London with Keller Williams. Sorry, I'm assuming you and your wife, you guys are the property owner for Hayes there, correct? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Oh, okay, good, good. So the reason I'm actually calling you, right? I realize you have the property for rent. It's a nice area, nice property. I was curious at the same time with the housing market starting to pick up really fast, if you would maybe consider the option of selling the property. Of course, if the numbers made sense to the both of you. No, Mhm. Oh, you're a realtor. Yeah, I'm a Oh, okay. Oh, got it, got it. Do you live in London or? Oh, you're in Waterloo. Oh, okay, got it, got it. Oh, okay, well, hey, thank you for letting me know that. I definitely appreciate your time on the phone and just. Oh, on Hayes Street. Let me see. What area is Hayes Street again? Hayes Street is North London, right? Right, right. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're up by oh, they kind of have like the new that section there with the newer homes that they're still building, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay, so they had a sale that took place not too long ago, but there was a is yours a four bedroom or a three bed? It's four bed, right? Right. Right. Okay. Okay. So then there was a property on Hayes. I think it sold I think just a month ago today. Can't remember the address. It may have been 16 Hayes there. They sold for 750, but the market's gone up 5% since they sold. So depending how you compare the condition and stuff. I mean, it was on Hayes, right? It would be you're looking between 775 and 800,000, right? Depending on condition too, right? Okay. Oh, my call failed. Okay. Well, that still counts as a contact, but the call randomly failed all of a sudden on me. I don't want to burn a bridge with him. Sorry, my friend. My phone cut out. You for your time. The phone randomly, like, the call randomly failed. I don't know why that happened, but it did. 11:08. I gotta get going at 12 so I can get enough stuff done today. So we're on 7 contacts. It's not bad. We have one decent lead that I got to call back at 11:30. I've already looked at this here. He has 2 listings for this property. Phone number, phone number. Oh, Anika, I've messaged this person before. Phone number, phone number. This looks like it's staged. You gotta watch these ones that are staged sometimes because they may have actually. Well, this guy has a bad review on Kijiji. Sometimes they may have tried to sell it before. And this guy has no anything. Man, no one leaves their phone number here. Okay, so this is in a farm area. I'm actually set to list one of these homes within the next few months. This is one of the attached ones, though. The one I'm going to be listing is like a nice detached one. Um, I think it was 1,004. I'm just going to make sure before I waste my time calling this person. I mean, you can also balance out how much time I'm actually spending, like, but I know exactly where this home is, so I can just quickly go on the map. It's also saving the other person time, too. I don't want to waste their time. Oh shit, I'm on Oak Crossing. Here's Bitterbush. They're both listed right now. Oh, they're conditionally sold. Okay. They're conditionally sold. So yeah, I'm not gonna bother. Wonder if that's actually the realtor. We're gonna skip that home. This is a renovated 4-bedroom townhome. Those do pretty well in this market. Don't think I've spoken to this person yet. Maybe I have. No, I haven't. This is nice. Why?
Your call has been.
I'm just gonna text this person. I'm almost possible. I'm almost certain that I've reached out to this person before. 1111, make a wish. There we go. Okay. So none of the text messages I've sent have responded. So her name's Praveen. I've never spoken to this person, I don't think. Not gonna bother to double tap here just to get through some more numbers. On Tulin. Oh, that's a nice spot. It's on Tulin. Switch her number or switch her contact. Nina. So that goes down as another attempt. So we're at 20 attempts so far. One appointment set with someone that's actually in my database that called me. And we have one decent lead that I got to call in the next 15 minutes to see what their plans are for the other property. So it's going to be a follow-up lead, obviously. I'm not going to go out and do a property evaluation when half the home is burned down. Okay. Damn, I wish there was more phone numbers because it sucks. When I mean Kijiji messaging actually works pretty good. I have gotten a listing from the Kijiji message. This is an interesting one. This is a mansion on like 4 acres that this person's renting like a specific room out to. I'm very curious to see what happens here. Again, you never know, but if they have any sort of interest, that's going to be very interesting because this would be well over like $2 to $3 million. I don't know, well over two for sure. Is this going to be a $60,000 phone call? I know. Hello?
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice messaging system. 519.
Okay, I'm just gonna allot to text just because something was wrong with the phone there. It rang once, took a while to ring, then it rang once, then it stopped for a while, then it did one ring, and then it went to voicemail. So weird. So I believe this is a cell phone number. I'm very curious to see this guy's response. This one's crazy. It's a huge mansion. This is a pretty rare opportunity, but again, if they're not looking to sell, it's not like it matters anyways. But it's a lead. It's an opportunity. Just want to make sure I'm not screwing this text message up. Name's yep, Paul. The name is Paul. Even then, he might be a good lead source. A lot of people appreciate you actually reaching out because they see you're working hard, and it's definitely thinking outside the box. I've had a lot of people say that about the stuff I'm doing when I'm doing this because people are like, "Smart man, like you have to think outside of the box when you're in Canada because door knocking, as good as it is, it's not going to give you instant lead gratification. You're going to have to do door knocking open houses, but if you can add this, you're going to add yourself at least another 60K in GCI for the year. There's no phone number. So I started calling this lead source and back in October, like aggressively. I tapped into it for a little bit. I just didn't see the results. Everyone was like, no, because rent was like really high compared to sales and really hard to get it. And then I started just really committing to it instead of just kind of going like, I just committed to it like I normally would with anything. And ever since then, I've got 4 listings from it. So there's zero complaints about this. So from October to now in April, or it's actually May now, which is pretty low on spam, but you can almost account for about pretty much a listing a month. Like it's just under that, but a listing every 45 days, right? It's not bad. This is from calling this lead source once a week and messaging people on Facebook once a week, if that. Because with door knocking, depending on how busy I get, I'm not always going to be tapping into this. So we do have 842-852. Let's get his name, Sean. Getting a weird feeling I may have called this person before, but maybe on Facebook. Hello, Sean. Hey, Sean. This is Miguel calling you. I'm a realtor in London working with Keller Williams. Sean, have you and I ever spoken before? I don't recall. Okay, great. So the reason I'm reaching out to you, I'm actually reaching out. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, definitely. Just give me a call back. It's about your property on Westminster there. Okay, bye, Sean. Yeah, I didn't clue in the fact that he was. Thought he was actually at a home from some of the noise I was hearing, but it didn't sound like he was distracted. I'll list it as a contact. If he doesn't get back to me, I'll call him and just get to the point. But 5 minutes, sure. I'll probably be on the phone with someone in 5 minutes. So we're pretty old North bungalow. That means it's rented with someone. That's a nice home. Why would you rent that? Okay, so we're pretty close to the end here. Tony, I'm gonna message all these people another day, or after I'm done this, anyways. I'll have about half an hour to, depending on how long some of these phone calls go and how many other people have phone numbers. If every single person has a phone number, it's gonna take a little bit longer to get through, right? But the benefit is I can go back and message them if they don't have something. And you'd be surprised at how many people actually answer their Kijiji inbox. It's actually crazy, especially on Facebook Messenger. If I reach out to 50, there's quite a bit that respond. I usually get about 12. It averages to 12 responses. And this is completely free. This costs no money at all. And you're walking into these places, and they rarely ever, because of the situation. Usually, they're never gonna ding you on your commission. They might, but depending on their personality and stuff, right? I think this is the same. It's the same guy I spoke to that's from Waterloo, the realtor broker. So we've called two realtors so far. I do wish they said in their ad that they were realtors because a lot of these times I call them and it's like, no, I'm a realtor. Excellent references required. Is this in Old North? Okay, so even if they ask if I have a buyer, I actually do have a buyer that would consider doing something. So one of my clients is the owner for um, like London's biggest renovation company in London, construction renovation, and he's looking for a property around here every now and then. It's all about connections. That's it. Let's see here.
You reach 519-476-4792. Please leave your name and number and brief.
So you usually want to listen just in case for the voicemail too, just to make sure if they don't have a name, then maybe you'll hear it. But the other thing you're looking for too is that they're not a property manager, they're not like another realtor, right? You just usually want to hear the voicemail. So we're going to let the voicemail run a little bit. We should be good to call back here. This is called the double tap method, which I think I've mentioned like 4 times. All right. We'll put another attempt because I'm going to text her. So we've had 25 total attempts. Her name is Heather. How many? Two listings in Old North. North. Resi property up for rent currently. I was curious with the housing market heating up again if you consider you have to sell the home. Of course, the numbers made sense. Boom, boom, boom. Heather, Old North Rental. That will be her name. Had a pretty good morning. I mean, I'm not getting any actual appointments. It's awesome when you get someone that picks up the phone and you ask them if they want to sell. And when you hear that like pause and go like, or they go like, yeah. Sometimes you'll hear right out here like, you know what, or yeah, like I would. That's what you're looking for when you're doing this. Just to let you guys know. Use Scotty. This guy's probably does a lot of it's a really nicely renovated home. Oh, it's a oh, that's so cool. It's commercial, so it's probably a mixed use building. That's a cool loft. It's a loft on Dundas Street. It's really cool. Furnished townhome for rent. These are pretty good. No phone number. We got two more listings to look at, and then we're gonna end a three. We're gonna end the video after that. I'm almost positive I have called this person. Arslan, yes, I have. I've called this person before. Is this the one I'm thinking about? Depends on the interior, I think. Let's see. Looks like there's some professional photos done. I think this is in Bushby Court, okay. Northwest London. Don't know this person's number. It looks like they may have bought 803. So if they have the number and it looks like I'm suspicious that they may have bought it recently, you go to Matrix, you copy and paste the address, and you're going to go back and go 1800 days just to see. Okay, so there's no 803 Bushby. Yeah, there's nothing recent unless they bought it off market. And if they bought off market, they're going to get a good return. Yeah, so there's nothing recent. Call this person. Oh,
Hey there, how are you?
good. Sorry about that, Sean. I left my phone on do not disturb. I'm a pretty focused guy.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
So yeah, Sean, I just wanted to be brief with you there about your property you got for rent, right? The reason I was actually reaching out to you because I know you got the property for rent. It shows well. So I'll let you know about that. Now the reason I am reaching out because the market's picking up quite a bit. In London, it actually went up 5% over the last month. Curious if you've maybe considered the option of selling the property. Of course, if the numbers made sense there, Sean.
Definitely not selling the property.
Oh,
My retirement thing. So
oh, okay.
I just got to rent it out. The people are headed over there right now to hand over I have a 604 phone number, so I'm in Vancouver, so I'm having some
Oh, got it.
family members take care of it. But yeah, we're definitely not interested. So
Yeah.
sold last year when they raised $600,000. But
Oh man, yeah. I don't think the market's gonna get back. The market's doing pretty well, but that is like it was the anomaly, right? That's what we call
yeah,
it.
that was crazy.
Yeah.
And
Right.
we had to get appraisals done. So high because of that damn
Yeah.
sale. They did the sale just right after.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, thank God, because the one previous was like that 530, and then the next
Yep.
one went up to like 650,000. I was like,
Yeah.
you're kidding me.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. Yeah.
But yeah, definitely not selling it. Got it rented.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome.
I was thinking about even putting it up higher. I had so many people
You,
messaging me about
yeah.
doing it. I was like, should I put it up higher? And
Yeah, 2200 is pretty good, man. That's a good price, but
I actually listed it for 2,400.
oh,
I listed it for 22. I rented it for 24 because I was thinking about 2 adults and 2 kids.
yeah, yeah.
It was only a 3 bedroom, so then it was like 4 adults. They were 4 students. And I was like,
Yep.
well, if that's the case, more wear and tear, it should be 2,400. I knew that they had to move out like up their current place.
Yep. Yeah.
So I basically just told them it's 2,400 or I'm just going to find someone else because I'd rather let it sit an extra month.
Yeah.
Wanted it right away, so yeah. So many people, a lot of people showed up and like right away, like, where's the application or how do I get it? But a lot of people wanted it for either May 15th or June 1st, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
I'm settling for someone who's May 1st, and then of course more people came in, so
Yeah. Well, that's good. You got someone in though.
Like, I literally just finished it on the 29th.
Yeah. I noticed.
Putting up the blinds. The only thing I didn't do now is because I didn't have the budget for it, or literally the time, was the flooring.
Yeah.
The floor in the upstairs, that old parquet shit.
Oh yeah. Parquet.
The basement was the original floor in there, but it had been that place since 2002, but it had not been refreshed since
Right.
2000. Like no one even came in before that.
Yeah.
The people that moved into it have lived there for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Didn't know what the colors were, so I'm not changing it.
Yeah, exactly right. So yeah, but good stuff, buddy. It looks good, and glad you got someone in. As long as they're good to go, I mean, hey, shouldn't have any problems, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
I'm looking for long-term tenants. So
Yeah, awesome, man. Well, yeah, that's great, Sean. Well, thanks so much for calling me back, and enjoy the rest of your day, eh?
All right, you too.
Okay, bye, Sean. He's a nice guy. His name is Sean Squirt. Obviously, I'm not gonna tell you guys his phone number. Okay, so I think I have one more phone call I can make. Oh, I was about to call this, and then he dialed me up. Oh, if I have an Android phone, this thing can actually call like as a dialer. It's pretty cool. Why would you rent this one?
You have reached the voicemail box of 66.
I think his name is Asa. I'm gonna text him. Bushby. It's a nice home in the court, but there's like professional photos. Okay, we have one more person to go over. So 27 attempts, we've had 9 contacts. Here's a Port Stanley rental. Okay, so they have an email I can email. Okay, so there's no more phone numbers. Okay, guys, so that is going to conclude this session, my prospecting session for today, actually, for rent by owners. There's no for sale by owners. I usually want to mix the both of them up. But yeah, that concludes me live calling for rent by owners. You can just see the reality of it, right? You can expect 1 out of every 10 to give you like a really solid lead. When I'm on Facebook, I message 50 people to expect 1 solid appointment lead. So yeah, that's kind of the way you can go about it. When it comes to Kijiji, I mean, I just fill up my favorites to. It gets to 3 pages and then it stops, and then you'll just go through, call them, because then you got to take the time again to filter through. It's pretty well a 2-hour process. So if you got 4 hours, you can filter through about 2 pages, but you're probably not going to be able to filter through. You're probably only going to be able to do 1 page a week, just because weekly you're going to run out of leads at some point, right? So hey guys, I hope you guys like that. So basically, out of if you, I'll go over the results with you guys. So we had 27 calls. We started at 10 a.m. ended at 11:32 a.m. I actually have to call that one person back. I'm just ending the video here, and I'll just call that person back. So 1.5 hours. We've had 27 attempts. We got a seller lead that I'm gonna have to call back. And we got a seller appointment set, but this was with someone that called me from my database just now that I knew was going to be selling within the next, month, within the month. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys like that. I think this was good for you guys to just see the reality of it. I'm really waiting for the day where I get someone on the line that says, yeah, like these people that I'm listing, they're literally saying like, yeah, or you know what, they tell me the story about them not being a landlord. The day I can get one of those people on the line, you guys will really see how effective this is, and you will come across them. It's just a matter of the more people you reach out, the more conversion you're going to get at some point, right? You're going to find these qualified leads. It's a matter of you got to dig through them to find that one, right? So, hey guys, I hope you guys like that, and stay tuned for the next time I decide to film myself and upload this. See you later.